GUI, Graphical User Interface. In this type of user interface, the interaction between the user and the computer system takes place through graphical images. Various mouse-related actions like mouse clickings, dragging, dropping, and so on. Keyboard and mouse are the main input sources of GUI. User does not have to type commands every time to give to the computer. Actions can be performed by just one click of mouse. It is the most common type of user interface in use today. It has now become the default standard for most of the software applications. The most commonly used GUI-based operating system are Windows 98, 2000, XP, Vista, 7, 8, and so on. A GUI is also known as WIMP interface, as it makes use of the following. Windows, a rectangular area on the screen where the commonly used application execute. Icons, a picture or symbol used to represent a software application or hardware device. Menus, a list of options from which the user can make a choice. Pointers, a symbol such as an arrow which moves around the screen with the movement of the mouse. No More, OS/2 was the first operating system with graphical user interface. Linux is the world's first free GUI-based operating system developed and maintained by thousands of people. Advantages and disadvantages of GUI. The advantages and disadvantages of GUI are briefly discussed above. Advantages: easy to use, especially for the beginners. It is easy to explore and find your way around the system using WIMP or GUI interface. Does not need to run complicated commands. Help system is included in GUI interface. The user gets the benefit of WYSIWYG. Can change data between different software applications. Disadvantages: takes a large amount of disk space. Takes more memory, RAM to execute. Uses more processing power. Slow for experienced programmers to use. Cannot run on old computer systems as it requires specific hardware and software compatibility. GUI-based operating systems are expensive. Users have to pay for license fee or to buy it. Differences between CUI and GUI. There are several differences between CUI and GUI which are discussed above. CUI, Command User Interface. Old computers use CUI. A user has to type on keyboard to work. It is harder to navigate. There is only text. DOS is an example. GUI, Graphical User Interface. Modern computers use GUI. A user can perform his actions using mouse. It is much easier to navigate than CUI. There are graphics and images as well. Windows recent versions are examples.